Let's throw it against this palm tree. How's that sound? Oh, that was a hard hit. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. It is time to test this phone in the water and also durability testing this guy. If you remember, I did an unboxing on some of the Airmu products. This is the Airmu M1 ruggedized and waterproof phone. We're gonna do a water dunk test and kind of a durability, maybe dropping this from a drone or just throwing it up and having it smack the concrete and see if it still works after all that stuff. Okay, so this thing has sealable ports. So there's one on the top and there's one on the bottom. So if you're gonna put it in the water, you wanna make sure that you push these rubberized ports all the way closed. So we'll do the water test first, and if it survives that, then we'll start throwing it up in the air and smashing it on the ground and seeing if it still survives. But this one, you can see the case is pretty cool. It's got like this aluminum with this really ruggedized plastic all the way around. So it looks pretty durable. It does have the wireless charging sensor here. It does have a touch to unlock sensor for your finger here. And it's a 21 megapixel camera and does 4K video. And it's also running Android 7.0. So anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna hand this to Sanaya. I do have the screen all the way up in brightness. And I also have it set to not turn off the screen for 30 minutes. You want to get your mask on, and then we'll I'll hand this over to you and you can throw it around in the water and have some fun with it. I'll dunk it under. Why don't you go under with it and see if you can still see the screen underwater.
Yes.
Oh, I'm still able to touch the screen. Okay, still working. Cool. Let's let it just sit on the bottom for a while. So she's gonna swim under there. You know what I should be doing is getting one of my GoPros, and I'm gonna give her a GoPro so she can film it underwater. So far so good. So we're gonna dunk it back in the water. There it goes, floating to the bottom. Try to film it, and then with your other hand, swipe the screen left and right to see if you can move it around. Let's see if she can use it in the water. So I'll have that video up, guys, if she's able to do that. Is it working?
No.
It's not working. Okay, so apparently, try to press a little harder. No?
No.
Okay, so you can't use it if you're, I guess if you're diving with it or something. You only can use it out of the water. Now pull it up high here. Pull it back, yeah. Okay. All right, that's enough underwater GoPro footage, I guess, with it. So why don't you grab it now and just like throw it up and let it just kind of fall, splash in the water. Whoa. There you go. Yeah, there's still screen. Oh, I got an email. Okay. Keep doing that really hard. Oh, there you go. Okay, go super hard, as hard as you can. Whoa, that was a good one, Sanaya. Still good? Yep, really hard, as hard as you can. Still on?
Yeah.
Whoa, nice skip. I'll try to like skip it and slam it into the metal of the side of the pool. Oh.
Still on.
Still on, okay. Awesome, let me see it real quick. Yep, still working. Let's see if our touch is still going. Yep, still got all my functions. Touch screen's a little wet, so keep that in mind. It's not going to work to touch underwater because it's capacitive touch. Let me try to skip it into the side of the pool. So, oh, there goes, skip outside of the pool, I guess. All right, well, I guess that's enough water testing. We know it's going to definitely survive. It's been probably in the pool for about 15-20 minutes now. I'm just going to throw it up and have it hammer down in the grass. Ooh, grass dirt. Okay, well that was interesting. So I guess it pressed a button like SOS mode or rescue mode. So I want to get out of that. So I'm just gonna keep like throwing it up in the grass for a while, and then we'll take it over to the concrete. Ooh. I'm just gonna keep tossing it up. Boom! Ooh, that was like right on the screen. Okay, still going. Maybe we can slam it into the metal. Okay, there's. That's some metal for you. Still working? Yep. Still got touch screen. Everything's still good. Right on the trampoline into the springs. Let's throw it against this palm tree. How's that sound? Oh, that was a hard hit. It like bounced off the palm tree onto the wall. Okay, here we go. So check that out. So the bottom waterproof part opened up. So you're definitely going to want to make sure you close this up if that does happen. And look what happened. Actually, it got a little bit cracked there on the tether for it. No big deal, but it seems like you could definitely lose that plug. Okay, so let's try the finger sensor again. Yep, so I just pushed the back for the finger sensor. It's working fine. Wow, so I got a little bit of nicks. Screen's still working fine. I got nicks on the sides. Let's just keep. Ooh, I got a really hard nick here from the wall there. Let's just keep tossing it up. What do you say? Let's take it over to the concrete in just a second. I'm gonna toss it really high. Whoa! Boom! Of course, that is in the grass, so no big deal. Let's toss it up and let it kind of fall on the trampoline. Bounce. Oh, don't hit the Mavic Air. This thing's drying because it just got in the water by accident, testing out those pontoons. Okay, there's a brick wall. What do you say we throw it against the brick wall? Let's see what happens. Still working? Yep. Still able to swipe. Fingerprint sensor. Yep. Okay, throwing it against the wall. I'm gonna go a little soft first. There we go. It's our first hit. Still working fine. Is this kind of fun to watch?
Yes.
Second hit. Screen first. Ooh. Okay. Kind of hit the top edge again. Still working and swiping fine. Let's throw it a little harder. Oh. Man, I can't believe this thing is still working. It's getting quite busted up. There's, you know, we're hitting a brick wall now, so you can see the scuffing there on the bottom edge. You know what we'll do is we'll throw it in the water again after this and see if it still is waterproof, as long as all these plugs are still in. Oh, that was a hard hit. Right on the back. Fingerprint sensor. Yep. Still unlocking and swiping. Nice. Okay, now guess what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna drop it right onto the concrete, just like this. We'll do back down first, and then we'll do screen down. So from head high, dropping. Nice. The aluminum is really protecting it. Still able to swipe. Let's do. I can see that bottom plug is starting to pop out every time it hits. Let's do each side, and then we'll do the front. So this is the left side. Whoa, looks like the SOS got held in, got stuck in, so I just pressed it to get it out. So it looks like that's what that SOS thing is. You just hold it and it does like a countdown. Let's try the other side. Boom. thing is getting the treatment. Go into our main screen. I can still whoop. What happened? Did we lock it by accident? Oh, the power. Okay, the power button is jammed in. Okay, so here is a little bit of a problem. If you drop it on the edge, I got a stuck volume button. Work that thing out a little bit. So these buttons seem to get stuck, okay? Let me try to work these buttons back out and we'll continue on. Okay, so we know that it's able to tolerate and it's still working because it's trying to reboot. It's just that the power button and the PTT button are stuck because when you do hit it hard, it looks like the aluminum kind of nicks in, and because it's such tight tolerance aluminum, that little edge there, I'm gonna need to like put something really thin and kind of pry the button back out. So we can still test the screen though, can't we? So I'm just gonna wipe the screen here. We know it's working because it's trying to reboot, and I'm just gonna drop it. Let's try from waist high first. Drop it right on the screen. This is kind of a rough concrete surface, so it's gonna definitely be touching the screen. Let's try it out. So right at my hip pocket level, boom, right on the screen, and no cracks or nothing, and it's still trying to reboot. So it does have like a screen protector on there, and they give you an extra one in the box. It looks like it did get a little bit nicked on the screen protector, but the screen seems fine. Let's try to drop it now from head height, like if you're viewing it and you drop it. 3, 2, 1, drop. Boom! Oh! Looks like that did it. Yes, it did. So that cracked the screen. Okay, so definitely not unbreakable, but very durable. There we go. So we'll take off that screen protector. So this is the one that it comes with, and they give you an extra one in the box. But look at that screen. So that screen is just goners. I can still use it though. You can see how I'm touching it. Oh, I shouldn't be erasing my emails. Go back to the home screen. Pocket height was okay, it survived that one, but head high another like 2 feet, no can do. And of course the buttons got stuck in. You know what we'll do is, even though the screen's cracked, we'll dunk it back in the pool and see if it can survive a cracked screen in the water. Here we go. Let it just sink to the bottom and see how long that lasts. So there it is. I'll have the GoPro up if you guys want to try to see how it looks underwater. It does look like it's still on. So that's cool. So at least it's still waterproof even though the screen's cracked. Okay, so it's been sitting under there for about 5 minutes, and I think Sanaya said it turned off. Now let's just see. Is it toast? Might be toast. Okay, so worked for a little while with the screen off or cracked, but looks like water got in there. So that's basically what this thing can handle, guys. Until, whoa, no, it's back up. Okay. It's looking a little glitchy. The screen's kind of flashing all weird because obviously water is getting through the cracks. Hopefully you guys can see that on camera. You see how it's kind of just flickering in and out. Probably because the water got in the screen. I just shaked it like that and now the screen's back to normal. I can even swipe it. Cool. So anyway guys, that's the review, the durability test of the Airmu M1. If you're thinking about getting this, that's how much this thing can handle. It can handle huge drops, it can handle trees, walls, brick walls, water. Of course we didn't go deeper than a couple feet, but we let it sit in there for like 10-15 minutes before and after the screen was broken. So it's definitely, its weak point is direct drops onto the screen on concrete from head high. At least you know. And thanks for watching. If you are interested in this and you think you can not be dropping it on its screen from head high, otherwise everything is great with this one. I will have the links to this down in the description, so check it out if you're interested. And I will see you guys in the next review. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your help, Sanaya.